Ujali. That's what I learned. Good morning, everyone. And it's really nice to see is 99% registration is done. So it's a really good conference. Thank you for coming, all of you. I will be very brief because we are already running late. So this conference on genomics, proteomics and metabolomics, all in the bioinformatics. It doesn't exclude any areas, it includes everything. As long as you are using computer, that will be part of this conference. This conference, excluding academic and administrative staff, we have 67 participants registered officially. And you know 9th August is the Women's Month, right? August. So I'm sure you will be happy to hear among 67, 37 are females. You can give a big applause for that. And 30 are males. Of course, we are extinction slowly. And we have 5 international speakers, really international speakers. They are not from South Africa, they are not living in South Africa. And the remaining 62 is from our South Africa. And I'm happy to inform you also, within a short time, advertisement to registration, we got representatives from 13 different universities in South Africa. This is really a good achievement, guys. Also, I would like to welcome a special group, which is Armsar Protec. Pardon me if I don't pronounce properly. Armsar Group is a private company, is a government defense company. UYO, yeah, thank you for coming. So we also attracted private organizations also, guys. We are very thankful to National Research Foundation and University of Zululand for supporting this conference. And among all, I would like to specially convey my thanks to my colleague Mathula. He is a very meticulous person. Because of him, is organized in very proper way. Please give him a big hand. Please. The program designed such a way that main plenary speakers will have 20 minutes, 5 minutes questions. The speakers have 12 minutes, 3 minutes question. I sincerely request, please kindly respect other speakers' time. Kindly be brief. The reason I put biography, everybody was asking me, why you including biography? We have a professor from Poland, Dominic. He interacted with my students. He asked me, Syed, how can I find student is intelligent or not? Some students are shy, I don't know. Some students are very talkative, doesn't mean they are brilliant. So how do you know about them? So that's the reason. To know more about you, I put biography, guys. Maybe if you are interested, you can contact them, you can read about them, people. This conference, not only about scientific talks, also for young researchers, like a postgraduate students. Please interact with professors and PIs and everybody. You can explore opportunity for masters and PhD, even with the international people also. Remember, National Research Foundation, they are giving bursaries to do PhD in international area also. You can go to different countries, NRF will fund all bursary, guys. So kindly explore. We have really wonderful international scholars from Prof. Jose. Could you please stand up? Please, Professor Dominic from Poland, Professor Wang Pingchen from China, and Professor Zhong, pardon me, she's from Zimbabwe, and Senate from Lesotho. Senate, can you stand up, please? So please interact. And we have quite a number of professors, associate professor, lecturers from different universities with very good international reputation. And remember, believe me, they are heavily funded because that's why they are at the conference. So you can explore opportunities. So let me be brief with this introduction. I just request you all, please feel free. We have a wonderful team, our Department of Biochemistry, especially P450 research group. Whoever dressed nicely, looking beautiful, stunning, you should understand they are from P450 team. So they will all here to help you. Could you please give a applause? They made this really hard. And with this introduction, I would like to invite our Assistant Dean, Professor Lian Weaver, to open the conference.
Thank you, Professor Syed. Wonderful to be here. Wonderful to stand here and look over and see a room full of mostly young faces, which is fantastic. Yes, there's a couple of us that are here with looking a little bit older than the rest, but we are important because the real importance are the young faces around here. Program director, conference organizer, delegates, colleagues, students, any distinguished guests that we have here, it's a great honor for me to be here and to officially open this conference. You'll see that on the program, the name that is put down there is Professor De Wet. He's our DVC. Unfortunately, he's at another conference that is organized by guess who? Department of Biochemistry and Microbiology. It's fantastic that the same department can be hosting two different conferences, two different places. It's actually an amazing achievement. So that's where Professor De Wet is. Professor Kaneni, our Dean, is also not available today. She's at another opportunity that she had to attend to. So I've got the honor to open this function. Professor had mentioned the delegates, and while I was sitting here, I just went through the delegate list. And it's amazing. I mean, there are 13 universities from South Africa that are represented, and there are, I think, 5 delegates from international, but more international countries that are actually represented, if you look at the list of addresses. So it's a wonderful opportunity, really, and to have everybody like that together from South Africa and elsewhere together, one venue, talking about genomics, it's a great opportunity. I always use the opportunity to speak to students. Why are conferences so important? Why are you guys here? Yes, we all like to attend conferences because it's about traveling, and it's about meeting new people, and it's about just getting away from your work, but there's a whole lot more about attending a conference. As you know, when you attend a conference, you get an opportunity, like here, to present your data, to present your results, your research to an international delegation, international audience. What an opportunity. To be able to stand here, present your results, and you know that you've got distinguished international researchers that are listening to you and can give comments on your research. What a wonderful opportunity. It gives you a chance to meet and discuss your research with like-minded individuals, like-minded researchers, people that think along the same lines of what you think in terms of your research. What a wonderful opportunity. Networking. I'm sure if I ask our distinguished guests here, how much they actually got out of being at conferences, the kind of networking that they've done, people that they've met at these conferences. Dominic, I'm sure you'll know that being at a conference means a lot because you go back, you've got these new contacts, you've got these new people that you've met. Again, what a wonderful opportunity. It's all about learning. It's all about learning, getting new ideas, seeing what other people are doing, learning about new techniques, learning about new methodologies, going back and being refreshed in your thinking about your research. What a wonderful opportunity. For a student, there's nothing like a conference, because a conference is like a deadline. You know, I've got a month before the conference, I've got so much work still to do, and that deadline is there and it's not going away. So there, a conference is a wonderful, wonderful opportunity. I want to share just an experience with you, one of my own experiences. When I was an honor student, the first conference I attended had a whole list of international delegates and people from South Africa who were esteemed researchers, people that I only read about in their papers. So So here I was, on a student, presenting my results at this conference. And there was this one particular professor, and I've been reading a lot of his research. And I thought, gee, if I can just have a moment just to sit with him, just share some ideas with him. Anyway, it worked out that at one particular time, we sat down, had lunch together, and here I was almost trembling because now I'm sitting and sharing a table with this esteemed professor. And what a wonderful opportunity, because he was so down to earth, and we started chatting, we started talking, and I explained to him what my research was, and he was asking these questions. He was really interested in my research that I was doing. And I went away from there and just sharing my ideas with him and just getting his indirect input. Just him directing me in what he thought was the way to go forward. That actually forged me in a big way. And I think partly, I am partly here today doing what I'm doing because of that event at the conference. So that was actually wonderful. I just wanted to share that with you. Why is what you are doing so important? Why is it, you're talking about a conference on genomics, why is it so important? Guys, I want to say this. I think that the future of the human species, the future of the human race, and probably the future of Earth is dependent, and the survival of the human species is dependent on the work that you guys are doing and will be doing. So look around you and look at the faces around you and think about that. It might just be that within this room somebody is going to discover a new drug, a novel drug, or a pathway for a new drug from the research coming from this floor. And I think that is an international trend, that more and more working has been done on the link between genomics and drug discovery. And just to sort of show that, I went to a reputable literature search engine, typed in a few keywords. It's quite amazing what I got. The link between genomics and drug discovery. In 2010, there were 2,200 and odd papers. That was 2010. 2015, that had increased to 3,400. And 2018, that number had increased to 4,200. In other words, almost a doubling in the number of peer-reviewed publications in esteemed journals on genomics and drug discovery. So do not for a second take away the importance of what you guys are doing. Those of you who have never been to Zululand, a hearty welcome. I really hope that you enjoy the environment. We always say Zululand is the best kept secret in South Africa. We've got the best weather, we've got the best looking environment, we've got the best beaches, we've got the best nature reserves, and the hospitality is brilliant. So I really hope that you enjoy your time here, that you have good interaction, that you meet a lot of people, and that you thoroughly enjoy. And when you go away, you want to come back to Zululand. I really hope that that is the case. As you know, a lot of work goes into organising a conference. Just being here today, I spoke to Matula outside, and I said to Matula, I'm sure you're very happy this day has arrived. Because yes, being at a conference is great, but it's all the work leading up towards this that makes, there's a lot of work that goes into this. So a word of appreciation, a word of thanks to Professor Syed, his team that you see around here, all the organisation that has gone into this. So I'd like to ask you again, he's done it already, but please do it again. Let's give the conference organiser, Professor Syed, and his team a great hand, please. Definitely credit must also go to the NRF for co-funding this conference. You see the logo on the program. It's great to have the involvement of the NRF. That means this conference has national backing, which is fantastic. It's got the backing of the NRF and it's got the funding of the NRF, and also obviously funding from the University of Zululand. That is brilliant. It goes without saying this conference is a proud moment for the faculty. It's a proud moment for the University of Zululand. And I would therefore like to, on behalf of the faculty, on behalf of the University of Zululand, welcome each and every one of you here today. I trust you're going to have a very fruitful 2-day conference. A lot of good discussion is going to come out of this, a lot of good networking is going to come out of this. I trust that all the students that are here are going to have a wonderful time, but most importantly, that you have a great learning experience. So everybody, welcome here, and it's a great pleasure for me to officially welcome you and to say this conference is over. Thank you.
Thank you, Prof. Liang, for welcoming all the delegates. Without delaying, we will be having a
good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe before our first speaker, can I just take the conference through our very, very few ground rules, right? The obvious one is the cell phone, right? It will be on silent or off, right? Then the second one, we've got those two beautiful ladies there, right? During tea time, all those that are presenting on the second session must go and note their presentations on those two ladies, right? And then we've got another two ladies here, right? Beautiful, very beautiful. Then these two ladies, the other one will do the lighting, and the other one, after 15 minutes, he will indicate which your 15 minutes is gone, and then it's going to 5 minutes questions. Then during the questions, we've got two revolving mics that are with the two beautiful ladies again. Here is the first one on this side. Here is another mic on that side. Right? So those are the few rules that I wanted to make before Prof calls the first speaker. Thank you.
Thank you, Mathura, for really doing this is really good. Okay, yeah. I would like to invite my head of the department, Professor Bessan, to have a brief speech. Prof. Bessan, please welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say welcome to everyone here, especially our overseas guests. And I hope that you will enjoy Zululand. And there's such beautiful game reserves around here. There's a lot of other attractive places that you can go and see. So welcome to all of you. And that I said to Professor Syed during this week, I hope that this conference will take off and every year or every second year, and he promised me it's going to be like that. I hope that all of you will go out here with a lot of knowledge and with new collaborations. That is quite important. And for all universities, one of our aims at our university is you've got collaboration internationally, and that is quite important to us. So please let you guys, when it's tea time, when it's in the supper time or lunch time, talk to each other and arrange very nice collaborations between you guys. Okay, Bioinformatics is what I see as the fourth industrial revolution, and that's the way that the research is going. Unfortunately, if you're getting older, my students always say I'm falling behind technology. They are right, but at least I can still lead them into new technology. And for that reason, I want you guys to enjoy this conference and take a lot of knowledge with you. And also, for me, the most important is collaboration. Thank you.
Thank you, Prof. Bessan, for a really brief speech. We really appreciate. Now I request all delegates, we're gonna have a group photo in front of the casino 5 minutes we'll be finishing. So quickly let's have a group photo, then we'll come back here. Thank you. Hi, thank you for coming so quick after group photo.